Okay, so I'm reading, and I will do a full video on the rest of the books. I just got too lost in it to do a review. But, I've loved every single, some books and, like, a lot of series you read, like, not every book hits, you know, but every book in this series is hit. It's a Christian romance, like, biker book series. And I don't do motorcycles. I don't, or hockey. Those aren't my things. But, anyways, so, but this one is, like, the last one. It's so bittersweet, but I cannot wait. Like, I was counting down the days till I read this book. So, anyways, it's called The Inn Dilemma. I don't know why I said that. The Inn. I don't know why I looked it up, because I knew that. Anyways, this girl, Nova, is a sister of one of the guys in the biker group, whatever. Gang. Those of you who know will know that. Anyways, so she just came back to her small town, whatever. Very Hallmarky almost, like a star, like always a small town, like always a small town, like they never come back to the big cities, always a small town. Like I've noticed that, it's always that. But yeah, so she just came back, and she's staying at this inn, and I don't know, her dad like wouldn't let her come back home. He's a very strict dude. Her brother is Christian, and if you've read these books, you know who Christian is. I'll do more reviews later. Like I said, these books are so worth it. Oh my gosh, they're so worth it. So worth it. Okay, so anyways, so she came back home, and I'm literally on the second chapter, but it does like dual point of view, which I love. That's one of my favorite freaking things. And so I love the faith element, you know, all this stuff, because that's all I'm about. That's who I am. All of it is me. So I love that. So anyway, she came home, and she's in this inn. Well, this inn is owned by Aunt Bertie. That's her name. She's known by everyone that's known by Aunt Bertie. She's like all their aunts, like, or whatever. So Aunt Bertie, and Aunt Bertie's son is Holt, and he is the last single dude standing in this biker group, because they all get like with their people. So he's like the last dude standing. So he finally came, and apparently, I guess he's had thing for Nova for years. That's what I'm getting, the suspicion. I'm on like chapter 2, so that's the suspicion. I meant 2. I don't know why I did this, but I meant 2. But that's the suspicion I'm getting. But anyway, so his Aunt Bertie said that, oh hey, the cabin that she's staying in needs some because he's a handyman, so needs some work or whatever, or faucet or something. I don't know, something needs to be fixed. But his Aunt Bertie didn't tell him that she was staying there, of course. Like, Aunt Bertie, way to go, little matchmaker, way to go. But I mean, small towns would get kind of boring, so you would have to have something to do. But I kind of respect it, because I might have been that person. So, no, I definitely would be if I lived in a small town. I definitely would be, for sure. Anyways, so they're talking, they're having this heart-to-heart about all that stuff. So, anyways, he's like, okay, he's like, the last time I saw you, she was like 19, because it's been like 4 years, and he was a Navy SEAL and all that stuff, but he got medically discharged because an explosion. He has a glass eye now, and I'm like, you still drive that motorcycle even though you have a glass eye? Okay, like I said, not my thing. Okay, that's cool. So anyway, so that happened, and then he's like, the last time I saw you, you were 19, you had purple hair, because she was a kind of rebellious sibling. And she, like, went to, like, Paris with her boyfriend, which his name is Beau, which my dog's name is Beau. My dog is awesome. So, kind of offended by that name. But anyways, he was not a good dude at first, but then he wasn't a good dude. So, anyway, he's like, last time I saw you were, like, 19 with, like, purple hair. She's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I was thinking with that purple hair. And he's like, it wasn't awful, but I prefer the honey blonde on you. I'm like, he knew what he meant. He knew what he was doing with that. Oh my gosh, he knew it. But then she didn't really say anything about that. But then her cheeks get a little... So I'm like, okay. So anyways, that's where we are now. I'll come back later with more of a book review and freak out session, because this is what we love to do with bookworms.